Hey everybody, TrueCam here. I'm coming to you with a Gmod video. This is a new series I'll be starting. Basically like a map tips and tricks type video. I'm going to call it Gmod Cheat Spots. And yeah, I'm first going to be starting out as the pole. Now the pole has many places you can go. For example, you can shove your way in there. Stand in here, people will probably overlook you. Pretty obvious. Another thing. Two friends stand there. I'll probably overlook you. And stand right here. People think you're just supporting it. Probably overlook you. There's lots of places in this map poles can live and people will overlook you. This is another spot right here. Just jump up on, and yeah. I've done this and people overlook you so much. They just don't know you're there because you kind of blend in pretty well. Yeah, see? Stand to the sides. People will obviously just not know you're there. Like, they'll look at you and think, oh yeah, you're just part of the fence. Generally, up here on the roof, people overlook a lot. Like, now it's becoming more common, but generally up on the roof, people won't really see you. Like, they might come trying to look up here, but eventually they'll give up and you can win. Thin props can just slide right in here, get behind the fence. Just thin props like a bottle or a pole. And there's not a whole lot of space. There's only like this exact amount of space, so people can't fit in there. Probably a little bit cheating, but, you know, just a little bit. This is another good spot, this fence here. You can either, like, you know, go to the sides to try and, like, blend in, or where these little support crosses are, just walk up to it and walk right in. You can get in here. You know, you can, like, do whatever you want in here, you know, hide, you know, stuff like that. You can go along the fence on the inside, you can go along the inside of the walls. It's completely up to you. Also, the same with this side. This fence, it can't be on this side, it has to be on this side. Slide right in. There's even props you can become so that you'll never be able to get out. And you will look more natural than just a post sitting in here. Like, that doesn't look very natural at all. Generally, any small prop will work well in this track. For example, a can. Cans work really well in the track. You just line it up. And yeah, no one will really find you while still looking at their feet. You stay under the track. You stay under the track. You can even go, if you want to like super cheat, you can sit a little bit in these things, in the wood supports, and then go into the track. You know, any small prop like a can, you know, a bottle, you know, they will all work in this area generally. This is another, well, these are some good spots for like bottles and stuff. See this area? Go right in there and boom, you disappear. Texture completely disappears. No one will see you. Not unless they're like looking directly from above you or beside you. The doorway, for some reason, removes textures, like the entire doorway side thing itself. Textures just disappear except for their shadows. And only if you're within it will you be able to see stuff. So other props that are within it might be able to see you if they like look into the walls or something like that, but otherwise you won't be seen. Another really, really amazing place I found is that, well, some backstory. I've always tried to be getting into here. I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is an amazing place to get into. I wonder how you get in there. Well, you can't get under the fence at all anywhere. You can kind of get under there, but you're not really behind the wall. You know, you behind the fence, but not the wall. This way, you can slide right under and get behind the wall. And, you know, walk around in here. And if that's not good enough for you, well, you just go back here, stay here against this wall, make sure you're up against the wall, keep walking, again, keep pressing left and forward, and then you walk along into here, into this alleyway, walk along into here, and boom, here you are. There's a little bit of a barrier, so they won't be able to shoot you. And you can even go in here where you won't be seen at all. You can go into the pipe, into the trash. You know, like, whatever. You really won't be seen in a spot like this. It's just so good. This is another good spot. Try to get up there onto that roof. Just jump onto the roof. You can either get... You can get in this... Oh, never mind. Thought you could get in the ball. Don't know why. Maybe they, like, fix it or something. I don't know. Anyway, you can get behind this thing. People won't see you at all unless they get up there and physically look. Otherwise, yeah, they'll just overlook you. Not even remotely see you. Another good area is by the dumpsters. No matter... Here's pretty good, but there's another area that's even better. But I'll get to that in a second. Hiding right here. As like a can or a bottle, you know, something small. Chinese food, anything. Really good spot. And also behind the dumpster. Just slide in right behind the dumpster. Dumpster doesn't move. Really difficult for people to find, to get in there and see you. Very, very difficult spot for people to find you. A little bit cheap. Completely cheating, like lots of these spots. Gmod cheat spots. Series name. Anyway, yeah. This is probably one of the best spots that I have. Not the most creative, though. This is a pretty simple spot that I don't see too many people using. This is that same spot, except way better. It's in a more excluded corner. So you can just... You can't go right in. It's certain places for some reason. No textures, the garbage can. Or not textures, like the borders and walls and stuff like that. So you just walk up to it, go right there, and you can get in there. More difficult for people to see you than the other spot. Way more difficult. You are literally in an area that is difficult for them to get to, for one thing. And difficult to see. So yeah, if you're gonna hide somewhere, that's also a good place. This is not a spot you can get to, like, legitly. It's just a spot I found while I was, you know, like, free camming with my friends on a server. It's just, like, right below the ground. This next one right here, you just walk on in from those railings, get in here, and surprisingly enough, this will probably win you a few rounds. I don't know what it is, but I've played on so many maps in one round just by doing this. A wooden board in between this crack. Apparently it doesn't compute with people. I don't know how. This is another spot. I don't know why people don't look here. But basically you're a board right here. Right here. Works on any one of the pillars. People for some reason just don't look there. Just... You can also stand like here, people won't find you anywhere that's dark. By the way, this is the portion of it where you can do like more than just drop in. This is the hide and seek part. I do it in the actual hide and seek game mode, but for me it's a little bit broken. Basically you just have to get across this. It's not difficult. You just stand on these. You know, you run, go out just ever so slightly, jump back in, very easy. Once you're up here, you can jump on this, jump on that, come over here, jump onto this post. You sprint a little bit faster in this, but not. It'll work just as well in hide and seek, I can assure you. And then from here, you sprint over to that. Sprint over to that. Land in this ledge, and then from here, on that, and then on here. It's a great spot in hide and seek. People really won't be able to jump and tag you because, well, this little thing's kind of in the way, so they'll probably need two of them, maybe even something to jump on, before they can jump in there and then tag you. It's a pretty long process and easy to get to. Another thing that's good in hide and seek in this map, just sprint off the edge right here, then land on this. Walk across this entire edge, all of it, even this, even on this roof, I don't know. You can do any of this. There's no actual way to get back up, I don't think. No, there isn't. But yeah, well, that way at least. You just have to go onto this roof and then sprint up. Another really good spot is up on the roof again. This roof just has a lot of spots, trust me. You jump on this thing, okay? Okay, and then you have like a person or an object here, jump on that, and then you can jump on this roof. If I could do it right, of course. And you jump on this roof, and then if you don't fall off, you can walk all the way up here. You can walk just up here. Don't know why you'd want to, don't know why you need to, but you can. It's a pretty good spot. And there's also this spot, which works in both hide and seek and prop hunt. You just run, jump, and you can land in this little thing. It's a fairly common spot. This little thing right here, you can land at that. For some reason, people just overlook it. I don't know why. It's right next to an open door. It's not as if it's like incredibly high that you wouldn't be able to see it. Like, if it were like up here, I can understand people overlooking it, but no. It's right there. Door's right there. Another one's down there, which I can understand people overlooking that, but still, people use this, you know, and then don't see anything. Be a filing cabinet on that, you know, be a person on that. I saw a game where somebody was a person on that with a filing cabinet and another person stacked on top of them. So, yeah. That'll about do it for this episode. If you have any suggestions for what maps I should do, otherwise I'm probably just going to go through some of the default popular ones on my own. Otherwise, yeah, you know, leave me a few suggestions, and maybe maps you want me to do that I don't know about. Maybe some spots that I missed. End of the video. Like, comment, suggestions, subscribe, yeah.